Guten Abend, mein Herrs und Fräuleins. You hear Letterman just said, he says Snyder's in Berlin tonight. Man, he leaves the country, he goes a little daft, you know. Good evening, folks. I'm Tom. It's the 18th of May, 1995, and Bob Costas is here tonight, along with Robby DeBoer, the woman whose baby Jessica was taken from her just 2 years ago, to talk about that experience in light of a similar case which is now playing out back in the Midwest. By the way, I'm delighted that all of you are watching tonight, because nobody here at CBS is. They've all got the basketball on. We just saw the Lakers win, and as a matter of fact, don't turn his mic on, but turn Bob Costas on from New York, and I'll tell you what he's doing right now. A couple of seconds ago, yeah, he's you know, if he could have gotten that funny stuff on late at night, he'd still be there, yeah. And he is watching the, I believe, the Houston-Phoenix game, which is now playing out in the NBA. Everybody is into this NBA Finals. So let me talk to you here about the Broadcast Museum. Remember some months ago, a bunch of us went over here to the Broadcast Museum here in Southern California, and they had a retrospective of the Tomorrow Show, and I told you that some night I would like to be able to show you the videotape of the night that we first put David Letterman and Merrill Markoe and Billy Crystal on the air on network television. And I've been waiting now for this tape from the Broadcast Museum in New York for, well, since March the 2nd. Do the math. And it hasn't arrived yet, but yesterday I had an application from the Broadcast Museum in New York City to make a contribution and become a member of the museum. And I want them to know, if they're watching, that that check will be in the mail as soon as the videotape arrives in Southern California. I don't have to remind you people who run these museums in New York. Now, there's a great guy, Bruce Dumont in Chicago, who's right on the money. But if it weren't for guys like me who do what I do for a living, guess what? There would be no museums, because you'd have nothing to put there but blank tape. And as we all know, blank tape doesn't sell in sweeps, okay? So let's get that let's get that videotape in. By the way, Charlie Weeks, our audio assist, is back tonight from a vacation day. How long has Charlie been here with CBS? 13? 13 years, 12 on vacation. Anyway, let me get to Green Bay. Oh, don't laugh, Kennedy. Your Studmobile out there, the Corvette with the phone, was parked in the parking lot today with the top down.
You are correct, sir.
You're going to lose the phone, pal. On to Green Bay. Thanks to everybody who wrote, and I'm going to call off the dogs. We are not looking for 50,000 letters. We are having a series of meetings here to plan a road trip to the Midwest sometime this summer or in early fall, and Green Bay, I am told, is a part of that plan. So we're going to stop at 5,000 letters, and what started out, hey, out of a town of 95,000 people, that's not bad. Believe me, if I get 5% of the country here, I'm a huge hit, you know. Please God, I get 5% of Green Bay. Here is some of the mail that's come in briefly. I certainly hope that Tom Snyder comes to Green Bay for a week and that he appears before a live audience. He is the greatest since Johnny Carson. Thank you to Ari. Dear Tom, please, please, please come to Green Bay. If you do, I'll run naked around the block while eating dog food. If you don't, I'll cry. Your faithful viewer, Jay Gifford. Wonder if she knows Kathy Lee. From Carini, and I'm not going to say your last name, Carini. I don't want Tom for a week in Green Bay. I want him in my house. Hey, kid, there's a way. Back with Bob Costas from NYC. Fire up the simultaneous and watch the pictures and the sports as they, what is it? They fly through the air. Yeah. I'm just thinking about going to the lady's house. Get off me.